Richard Nixon? Wasn't he impeached 6 months into his presidency? Watergate investigated counterfeit. I got you covered. Bring in the chalkboard. Let's learn. Nixon and the Watergate scandal. Ooh, new chalk. So this scandal takes place between 1972 to 1974. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? We're going to start with the break-in and cover-up. First and foremost, you have the incident. It was here that 5 men were arrested attempting to break into the Democratic National Convention head office in the Watergate building. Are you with me so far? That's in 1972. Second part, you have what's known as the plumbers. The plumbers were connected to the burglars who broke into the DNC, and they were connected to the Committee to Re-elect the President. Want to know what that acronym is? Oh, you guessed it. CREEP. Never has there been a better acronym than this. The plumbers were hired to stop leaks. You get it? You get it? It's very funny, if not associated with creep. Third step. This leads to immediate denial by the Nixon White House. Nixon denied the break-in, denied any connection between the White House and the break-in, and basically said it was a third-rate burglary attempt. If we were going to do it, we would have done it way better. That part was inferred. Oh, it's about to get way better. Then we break into the second part of the story, the investigation and the tapes. Apparently, the internet isn't the only thing that lasts forever. This story was broke by 2 famous world reporters known as Woodward and Bernstein, and they were working for the Washington Post. Now, Woodward and Bernstein found a connection between the burglars and the White House, and they found it through a secret informant nicknamed Deep Throat. It was later revealed that the anonymous source was the Deputy Director of the FBI, W. Mark Felt. This leads to a Senate hearing where they find out that there's a secret recording system in the White House Oval Office. Nixon installed a voice-activated recording system in the Oval Office where there was supposed to be no taping whatsoever from anybody else. Why? Because he wanted to write a really good memoir one day. I wonder how that works out for him. The existence of these tapes led to a constitutional crisis. Nixon refused to release the tapes, citing executive privilege and, of course, national security, right? That's what they all say. This led to the Saturday Night Massacre of October 20th, 1973, where Nixon fired the special prosecutor, Archibald Cox. I've never known anybody named Archibald, do you? Don't worry, I'm getting to your answer. Give me a second. Here's where it gets good. Nixon's downfall and resignation. This all begins with a very famous Supreme Court ruling. In the case of the United States versus Richard Nixon, the Supreme Court unanimously decided, you gotta turn over the tapes, my guy. This all led to the smoking gun, a recording of Nixon's own device. Just days after the break-in, recorded Nixon ordering the CIA to block the FBI's investigation into the tapes and the White House involvement, citing, of course, his favorite words, national security. Nixon has been quoted as saying, "I was under medication when I decided not to burn those tapes." The fact that he even said that out loud is wild. And all of this leads to Nixon's resignation. Facing certain impeachment and even more certain conviction in the Senate, what does Nixon do? He resigns, all while saying, "I'm not a crook." I'm not even at the best part of the story yet, guys. Here's the real problem. 1974, Gerald Ford becomes president as his vice president. And in that moment, his first act is to do what? Pardon Richard Nixon. You think the break-in is the problem. It's not. You think the cover-up is the problem. It is not. You even think the pardon is the problem because they'd rather protect the system than hold anybody accountable. I don't think this is the biggest problem. Let me tell you a little secret. While Nixon was breaking into the Democratic House in order to find out secrets to protect himself and win the next election, he was secretly carpet bombing Cambodia and Laos with slush fund money without congressional consent. You want to know the big problem? We're trying to hold the president accountable for a break-in, which we can't even do, when he's committing war crimes all across the world. You want to know where the real problem is? There it is.